Is a former Dallas police officer and now the executive director of the Community Safety Institute. John, it's good to have you with us. And first off, explain what the sense of mentality is within the Dallas Police Department when it comes to community outreach.
Well, I think over the last 3 or 4 decades, we've actually been making progress. We've got a very proactive community policing program. We try to build relationships with all aspects of the community. And we understand that our job is to partner with the community if we're going to keep this community safe. There's a limited number of us, and we have to work with the citizens if we want to keep this city safe and secure.
And John, did you work and serve with any of the officers killed or injured?
I worked with some of the officers that were killed and injured. I've been off the job for a while now, but you know, we're a small family, and when one of us grieves, we all grieve. And this was a horrific night for us, losing all of these officers in this ambush-style attack, and it has really gone right to the core of all of our police family, not just here in Dallas, but I'm hearing from officers all across the country.
I mean, this takes on the tragedy now of being the deadliest event for police since 9/11. Obviously, many people lost their lives in 9/11. It was just targeted against killing as many Americans as possible. This was specifically targeted at men and women in blue. And the recent videos that have come out showing the use of lethal force by police, whether it's from Louisiana or from St. Paul, Minnesota. Have you seen those videos, and are you able to speak to how some people within minority communities feel that they are guilty and seen as suspicious no matter what by certain police forces?
Well, I certainly think there's much work that can be done in communities across the United States. I know there's mistrust in many communities, and we're working to build that trust and to build that relationship. But to see the shootings that happened, whether it's the last 2 days or the last couple of years, does not justify the type of ambush-style attack that we saw last night and that resulted in the death of 5 officers. If there's community concerns out there, we want to work with the citizens. We want to bring them to the table. We want to understand what they're going through, and we want to listen to their concerns. We want to build bridges with them. We don't ever want to see an attack like we saw last night. John, it's devastating for the community.
We know that the family of Alton Sterling, he was killed early Tuesday morning, that family has spoken out and denounced any type of violence against the police officers demonstrated in Dallas or elsewhere for that matter. So specifically through the Community Safety Institute, which you are the executive director, what are you doing about that outreach, that trust issue, the community connection, to see things through a better perspective and that we don't have to witness the escalation of deadly force videos like we've seen just this past week?
Yeah, and you hit on it right there. One of the things that we've been focusing on over the last 2 years is de-escalation techniques, working with law enforcement officers all across the country to give them the skills, the tactics, and the abilities to de-escalate a situation so it doesn't turn into a deadly force incident. And we've got to continue to work on those de-escalation skills. We've got to continue to work on those community relations skills, and we've got to continue to partner with everybody. Again, bring them to the table and let them know we're all in this together.
Well, I certainly think that you have the heart of the nation that surrounds you and your former police community there in Dallas going through this as we search for more facts and details about the intent, the motive, and the suspects that now police have in their own custody. John Matthews, thank you, sir. Appreciate it.